First lesson, as I told earlier in a previous video. Today I'm going to talk about going to discuss about lesson number 1. It is a beautiful one because it talk about geography. Geography is also beautiful. Of course, as I told initially, if you want to know the history of that particular area, first of all we need to know the geographical features, because geographical features, history basically depends on geographical features. If you want to study geography, you have to know the history. It is like both are interlinked. So in this chapter, what are all the things we are going to learn? I will tell you. Like first of all, as I told, geographical features and Himalayan mountains and their impact on Indian history, and next Gangetic plains and their role in Indian history. Next is Southern Peninsula and its effects on South Indian history, and India's unity in diversity. A beautiful thing. See, as I told initially, it is generally said that history has two eyes. History has two eyes. One is chronology. Chronology is nothing but orderly wise, and other is geography. In other words, time and space are significant factors. That is time. Of course, 1 second before, 1 second before that past, no, that is also called as history. That is what all the things happened before 1 second. That also comes under history. That is about time. And space. Space is nothing but it depends on a place. Are significant factors in determining historical process. And history is also influenced by geography. The study of Indian geographical features contribute to better understanding of history. That's what they're going to update here. See, the history of India is also influenced by its geography. Yeah, let's get into the subject. Indian subcontinent is well-defined geographical unit. It may be divided into 3 major regions. They are telling. One is Himalayan Mountains, another is Indo-Gangetic Plain, and another is the Southern Peninsula. Of course, I am talking about, it's all about the basic things of geography. It is a basic things of geography. When we study geography, I will tell you in detail about these concepts. And don't worry, for geography, I will suggest a best book is NCERT 11th, that is first year PUC, volume 1, volume 2. Why I suggest? Because it is a beautifully explained, and it is very much briefly they have designed, and it is very beautiful. For that we can discuss geography in detail when we are studying geography. For this, we will understand, we can restrict to Himalayan Mountains, Indo-Gangetic Plain, and Southern Peninsula. These 3 things are enough. And for your correction, it is not 5 countries. We have 7 countries. That is, as I told, it is a 2007 version. So India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan. We have Afghanistan also. We have China also. Next, India is the largest among them. Okay, it comprises of 28 states. Exactly, down also we have 28 states, but not 6 union territories. We have 8 union territories because Jammu and Kashmir added. And they are given according to 2011, because it is previous version. We have a 2001 they are given, but 2011 we have a not 100, we have 130 crores. Now comes the Himalayan mountains. See, as I told, we have to study geography on map only. That there only it is very interesting. So I will show you a geography part first of all. Hi my dear friends, it was marked in that area, no? So this one I will show you. See these areas. This is Himalayan mountains of India. It extends from Pamir range in the northwest. It starts from northwest. That is Pamir range. I will show you here. Approximately here comes Pamir range. So Pamir range northwest, and it extends till northeast up to Assam. Up to Assam it extends. And very importantly, it is that Himalayan range, it has a height approximately. We have also height is differs actually, but when it comes to this one, like a width, it will come some around it varies from 242. This width varies some around 242 320 kilometers, and the length is totally some around 2560 kilometers. 2560 kilometers. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, see here also they are given the Himalayan mountains are situated in the north of India, as we saw in that map. It's starting from Pamir, that is Pamir in the extreme northwest of India. The mighty Himalayan range extends towards northeast. It has a length in nearly 2,560 kilometers with an average breadth of 240 to 320 kilometers. The highest peak of Himalayas, the highest peak of Himalayas known as Mount Everest. In the world also the highest peak or the highest mountain in the world is also Mount Everest. It is situated in Nepal, which has an approximately 8,869 meters, that is in length, and it acts, of course, it acts as a natural wall and protects the country against the cold Arctic winds. That is from Central Asia. This keep the, of course, when there is a wall and it was stopping the winds flowing from that region. Of course, it is always hot. They will feel in the north of India. In most of the times, they feel very hot, and of course, Himalayan range is always almost more inhospitable, and it was covered with snow. Yeah, let me go to the somewhere here comes. Yeah, here we go. We have a beautiful map of this. Here we can explain everything in detail. That is Mount Everest. It comes here. They have marked this one here. Mount Everest. Mount Everest comes here, and we have a K2. Then we have Kanchenjunga. So these three mountains are very important because the highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. That comes in Nepal, and when it comes to the second highest mountain, that is K2. K2 is also called as Godwin Austen. That is not present in India right now. Right now it is in Pakistan. And we have if you go through which is the highest mountain in India, that is Kanchenjunga. Kanchenjunga. That is Kanchenjunga. This is the highest mountain in India. It lies in the border of Sikkim and Nepal. It lies in the border of Sikkim and Nepal. Let me come to the this one theory. It was considered for a long time that Himalaya stood as a natural barrier. As I told, it is definitely a natural barrier because people can't enter through that because it is very height, 8,869, 8,848 meters. It is very high, and it is not easy for invaders or attackers to cross India through that region. So in which region they passed, that is a question. For this we have an answer here. That is, but see here, Himalaya stood as a barrier against invasion, but the passes in the northwest mountains like Khyber Pass, Bolan Pass, Koram Pass, Gumal, they provided a easy roads between India and Central Asia. These passes are situated in Hindu Kush, Sulaman and Kirtha ranges. We will go through go through those things in the map also. And there is a continuous flow of people through these ranges, not only like armies, but also like missionaries also came. Some trading also happened, and Indo-Aryan peoples, Indo-Greeks, Parthians, Akas, Kushanas, Huns, Turks entered India through these passes because that is the only way. Because if you go to south, we have a three sides water, and when it comes to land, through the land, they have to come through these passes only. Because when it comes to northern side, especially northwest and northeast, there is a Himalayas which stood as a natural barrier, so they can't able to easily enter those passes. So one the passes which provide the invaders to enter the India is these passes, that is Khyber, Bolan and Gomal passes. They are situated in these ranges. As I told, Indo-Aryans, Indo-Greens, so many people came. One of the important pass here is the Swat Valley. Why it is important? Because it is the major route. Alexander of Macedonian. You people know who is Alexander. Everyone knows. We can talk about him in detail in next upcoming chapters. Alexander of Macedon came to India through this route. They may ask question. Alexander of Macedon came to India through which pass or which valley? That is Swat Valley. Therefore, this passes in the northwest, as I told, not only facilitated trade as well as not only facilitated trade, because there is a cultural contact also between India and Central Asia. Then before going to map, we have some more things. In the north of Kashmir, there is a Karakoram Range. That range, as I told initially, as I already showed them, that is highest peak in the world. The second highest peak in the world is Mount God Austin. Mount God Austin. It is also, the name is also called as K2. This part of the Himalayas, and it passes high-end snow-covered winter. Of course, I will show you a Karakoram Range via Gilgit, connected Central Asia. But through this, there is no much, I can say, communication, because that route is not, that is not hospitable. That is inhospitable. That one. Yeah. Let me go to the map. As I told initially, the traders and missionaries and some invaders, they can't easily came to India in the northwest region. They have some passes, as I told. See, these are all Himalayas. This region they can't able to come. They entered India through this region. Through this region, I will show you the passes. See here a Khyber Pass, and here somewhere a Bolan Pass will come. Like that, some passes will come. See, as I told, this is a Kirtar range, and this one is a Sulaman range. So these are all the ranges. And then we have, as I told initially, a Pamir mountain. Here comes a Pamir mountain. We have Hindu Kush mountain range. As I told, Karakoram range via Gilgit. So this is on the Himalayan range. So via Gilgit, this pass is not it is always inhospitable. That is not that much suitable for invaders to pass India. Then. Yeah, these are all the things we have. Of course, they have mentioned some around some ranges in Assam region. Yeah, because Mount that is Himalayan range that extend till Assam. Yeah, let me go to the next one. As I told, the Valley of Kashmir is surrounded by high mountains. We discussed already. However, yeah. However, it could be reached through several passes. Kashmir Valley is not. It is also not that much hospitable, but Kashmir Valley, it is remains unique tradition and culture. Okay, next goes very important is, of course, as I told, important mountains ranges in the important mountain regions in Assam is Patkoi, Nagai, and Lushai ranges. As I told, we will discuss this one in detail when we study geography. Then finally, what is the conclusion is, that is due to Himalayan region, it is not easy for invaders or any immigrants or missionaries. It is very much difficult to invade India. So that's why they came through the northwest passes, that is we discussed Khyber, Bolan, and Kuram passes, etc. Yeah, next we studied about next our important topic is Indo-Gangetic Plain, that we are going to discuss in next video lesson. Please subscribe. If you have any comments, please let me know. And if you like the video, please click the like button, and if you please share it.